All right, so the UK block Microsoft. I heard this recently, and I think this is an absolute bollocks in my opinion. I don't see how this is gonna work. Do I want to look at Yahoo Finance, CNBC? Let's look at CNBC. UK Competition and Markets Authority decision to block Microsoft's proposed acquisition of Call of Duty maker Activision means the US does not need to stand alone in its challenge of the massive $69 billion deal. But the challenge to deal in the US and the UK differ in their scope. While having another major regulator also find competition issues in the ideal may be encouraging for the FTC, the road ahead is still not straightforward. Absolute bollocks. This is absolute misguidance of what the news is talking about, because the thing is, if you're talking about competition, right? What the hell is going on with Sony and Nintendo? Are you telling me they are not monopolies with exclusive titles? Like, this is an American company acquiring an American company. What's preventing, like, Japan allowing Japan taking another Japan company, right? A Japanese company that's taking another Japanese company, and you're telling me that this random foreigner that's not even in the US is preventing this acquisition? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, there's got to be some kind of scope that allows this to happen, because sure, you can ban it, you can prevent it from merging in the UK. They don't need you. Activision has clearly, like, shown growth in their balance sheets, not needing the UK. They don't care. So this is nothing more than a bluff that makes no sense on, like, oh, why did they change songs? It doesn't make sense for, like, to be Activision be scared of this. Like, in fact, they're not even scared about this. They're probably thinking to themselves, why the hell they're involved? Like, it doesn't do anything to them. So let's get rid of the 345 filings. Let's look at the let's see any filings for 2023. Specifically current reports. Let's do current reports. What is this? Form 8K current report pursuant of 13 Activision. What is this exhibiting exactly? Hold on. Current report. Data report event April 26. What is first quarter 2023 results? Okay, so this is Q1 results. Let's see. Gap impact of gap deferrals. Negative. Gap net revenues. Gap EPS. I need to remind myself Gap. I know it's a financial thing. Generally accepted accounting principles. Yes, Gap. It's related to accounting. But I forgot the principles of Gap again. I need to get me reminded here. Hold on. Must follow putting together financial statements, right? Gap aims to improve clarity, consistency, and comparability. Okay.
Generally accepted accounting principles, or GAAP, are a set of official rules, standards, and procedures that publicly traded companies are required to use in preparing their financial statements.
That I know.
GAAP standards dictate how companies record and report their financial data and are used to ensure consistency and accuracy in accounting practices. The Financial Accounting Standards Board, FASB, is the source of most GAAP rules in the United States. GAAP principles are supposed to give investors confidence in the accuracy of a company's financial statements.
Yeah, for consistency, depending on how people want to report it.
One company's financial statements
to make it apple to apple.
Especially when those companies are in the same industry.
Yeah, to make it legible.
Examples of GAAP being used include how quarterly financial statements are prepared in the same manner as annual financial, and how current assets should include cash, marketable securities.
Right. The reason why I was worried about this is we're talking about buybacks and share compensation. That's why I was looking at that. Okay, so let's refresh this. Let's look this as not annually, but let's look at quarterly. Quarterly makes a better understand the situation here. So wow, they're actually been on a steady decline. Now they're going back and up and down. Net income, what's their cash flow? Cash and debit. Their cash flow. So this is the Q4 earnings. So this has not been updated. I don't think it's updated, is it? Yeah, it's not updated. It's not updated for Q1 results. Wow, that's a hell of a drop. $10 drop. In terms of the paper price, revenue is going cyclical as usual. EBITDA, earnings per share. So they're keeping quite a lot of cash here, $1 billion worth of cash on the side here. So anyways, like I don't understand the point of the UK being involved. It makes no sense. If they're talking about competition, like what's preventing Japan taking over another Japanese company? Like it's really silly. And the thing is, like, Tencent is basically buying every damn developer out there. Like, who's stopping China? Tencent is #1 right now. Like, if you look at the market right now, video game industry, market share by company. By market cap. This is by market cap, by the way. Operating margin, though. Revenue? Huh, that's interesting. Revenue, Activision Blizzard came from here to down there. But yeah, market cap, like, there's so many competitors, guys. Like, why are we crying about this? Why? It doesn't make sense. Why? The competition is freaking massive. Like, especially China, man. It makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. And it's like literally $60 billion. Like, and the thing is, you can't do the apples to apples comparison of like this of a gaming company by itself. It's gaming in like portfolio. Like, if you look at Microsoft's gaming portfolio, it's not even that big. Microsoft, revenue by division. Oops. So if you look at product segments, right? And this is the thing, is like people don't understand. Office alone, 23% of it. Azure, cloud, 22% of it. By product, right here. Look how very shallow gaming segment is responsible for Microsoft's revenue. Very small portion. Makes no sense. Why? Why are we talking about this? This is so dumb. Actually stupid. Wait, where's LinkedIn? How much are they making? Oh, LinkedIn's right here, 7%. So, like, LinkedIn is making us just as much as gaming. Why are we talking about this? Why are we here? Seriously, this is stupid. This is the segments by growth per. Is it by versus previous year? Massive. Look at this. Gaming is stagnant. It's not moving. Absolute stupid. Microsoft, like, this is just distraction. This is just distraction. It's actually stupid. This is a paid actor, clearly. Clearly, Sony is putting their hands into the UK. It's like, can you guys deny this merger because the competition. Seriously, are we seriously talking about this? The next biggest competitor in the gaming like world, right here, Sony, is probably the biggest culprit right here with exclusive titles. Okay, Sony exclusive titles total. There you go. Why we're talking about this? Why? So stupid. I had to react to this because honestly, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in the competition law. So stupid. Willingness to look to the future and make some guesses about what the competitive environment would or will be in a few years inappropriate or something that we struggle with more in the US. While Microsoft said it remains committed to the acquisition and plans to appeal CMA's decision, Francis said that's difficult to do and it's common for parties to abandon at this stage. Ask for comment on CMA's decision. Okay, so here's another thing I want everyone to understand. Microsoft buying rights to sell COD on Sony. I mean on Nintendo. Okay? So I want to talk to everybody again. Why are we talking about non-competitive when this can happen? Non-competitive? All right, guys at FTC, you better be like watching this very closely of what you're asking and what you're doing and what you're proposing, because there's so much evidence that the competition is fair. This acquisition between one company to another is a fair deal. There's nothing about it that tells me and flags me this is unfair. Oh yeah. Ugh. This market cap is a complete lie. Okay? Like, if you're comparing the market cap and the market cap, this is unfair. Same thing with revenue. You literally cannot compare the whole company of Microsoft to another company. Same thing with Sony segment. Like, if we look at Sony's, let's check out Sony segments. Sony revenue by segment. Okay? So stupid. I don't know why we're actually doing this. This is like one of the dumbest things I've heard on the market. But here we are listening to this shit and looking into it. I know we're using some random obscure website. We don't know where they got their stats from, but like, I would not be surprised if that's the accurate number we're looking at here. Again, why are we talking about non-competitive? Why? So stupid, honestly. Obviously I'm riled up on this because mainly, like, this is just a poor story. It's just a really poor story being written out, and I'm actually am alive to see this and awake enough to see this to realize how stupid this is. Like, I'm so vehemently baffled by how stupid this is. Why are we here? Oh shoot, I actually forgot to put my timer on. Now let's start focus. So anyway, here we are looking at this company. I don't even know what to say. It's actually, oh wait, you guys are probably not able to see this. Hold on. Should probably make it a little bit like so. Maybe like this. I don't know. Something like this. I think this is pretty good. Anyway, why are we here? Why are we dealing with this? So stupid. And the thing is, like, Blizzard has shown statistically over the last few quarters now, they're losing market. They're losing their market share because they're performing. Because people are just leaving. People are just not coming back to their games. That's a fact. It's a cyclical market. It's a seasonal thing, right? And people come in and go real quick. It's so stupid. Why are we talking about this? All cash transaction has been approved by the board of directors of both Activision Blizzard and Microsoft, and Activision Blizzard's stockholders. Decision to block the merger, stating that competition concerns arose in a relation to cloud gaming and Microsoft remedies addressing any concerns in cloud gaming were not sufficient. By what grounds? That's so stupid. Yep, disappropriate, irrational, and inconsistent with the evidence. Exactly. That's what I would say. That's what I've been saying. I haven't even read this yet. Microsoft has announced the decision to appeal the CMA's ruling. And Activision Blizzard intends to fully support Microsoft's efforts on this appeal. Activision Blizzard continues to believe that the deal is pro-competitive, will bring Activision Blizzard content to more gamers, and will result in substantial benefits to consumers and developers in the UK and globally. The parties continue to fully engage with other regulators reviewing the transaction to obtain any required regulatory approvals. Activision Blizzard will not be hosting a conference call, issuing earnings presentation, or providing detailed quantitative financial guidance in conjunction with the first quarter of 2023 release. For further detail and discussion of our financial performance, please refer to Activision Blizzard's upcoming quarterly report, Form 10Q, for the quarter ended March 31st, 2023. Continue to connect and engage the world through epic entertainment in the first quarter. Our talented teams are focused on delighted communities and expanding. With net books increasing year over year, with our far largest intellectual properties, I'm assuming the biggest to smallest. So it'd be Call of Duty, Candy Crush, Warcraft, Overwatch, and Diablo. I'm assuming that's the order, which means StarCraft's not even on their radar. We continue to deliver strong results for intellectual properties on a strategically important mobile platform, with mobile net bookings growing double digits over year, Candy Crush, Call of Duty Mobile, and last year's launch of Diablo Immortal. Basically, the mobile games have basically saved the company. And a re-release of Modern Warfare. So, oh my god, they're expecting double digits on Gap and net bookings at 30%. Man, I want to see this Call of Duty like on the phone thing. Like I never heard of this before. Call of Duty mobile. I want to see like what does it look like? Wow, he has gamer thumbs, man. Look at this guy. Gamer thumbs. Is that a oh, this is a tablet based on the size of this thing. No shot this can be like a phone. So gamer, even turning on lights. Let's just zoom past through this.
Search and destroy. Defend the objective. Stay out the bomb.
Enemy contact. Enemy down.
Oh, it doesn't play that bad.
Bomb's been planted.
Hold A.
It feels a little bit slower based on movement isn't as smooth if you're a PC gamer or a console gamer, just because your input is. I still think the input of a mobile gamer lags behind. And remember, I'm watching this at 2x speed too. Just take that into context.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Enemy has dropped the bomb.
But it does look smooth. Let's watch it at 1x speed.
Tango down.
I love how
Cover me.
this ending right here is the most replayed part. I'm not surprised. Because I bet they like watching playing this game being played out is pretty boring actually on the phone, on a mobile. It doesn't look that fun to watch. Like this isn't like the greatest thing to watch in the world, to be honest.
Bomb spotted. Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Enemy has dropped the bomb.
What the hell? Oh.
The enemy has the bomb.
All right, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. There's nothing to go homing about, but I guess it's a game about skins. What was I looking at before? Again, segments. Next full annual premium release in the blockbuster series of Call of Duty War. Both slated for later this year on June 20th. Activision will launch Crush Team Rumble, a team-based brawler featuring characters from beloved Crash universe. What? Oh, right. That's the Crash Bandicoot game, right? Team-based brawler. So it's a fighting game. Oh yeah, it's a fighting game. Right. So, wow. 62% year over year in terms of like fiscal year Q1 in 2022 and 2023. A 62% growth, man. That's Diablo Immortal. What are you doing? Diablo Immortal release date. When was it? During about Q3 of 2022. Of course it's gonna be up. Of course. This Diablo Immortal game saved the company. Segment operating income was broadly stable year over year, reflecting higher development and marketing costs, including launch investment ahead of second quarter release of Diablo 4. This is Q1 results, man. And live operating system. Our World of Warcraft team is developing more content faster than ever before, and subscriber retention in the West is higher than at the equivalent stage of recent modern expansions, while Overwatch engagement moderated versus the Overwatch 2 launch quarter. Hours played were approximately twice the levels seen prior to the release of the free-to-play experience. Of course, there's going to be more people because it's free-to-play. Season 3, which launched in February, drove strong retention and consistent player investment versus the prior season. Diablo Immortal, of course they have to do a separate segment for this baby, and they had to put these two together. Diablo Immortal on mobile and PC also contributed to Blizzard's first quarter net bookings growth, with the game experiencing stable trends across engagement, retention, and player investment. Elsewhere on mobile, Warcraft Arc-like Rumble, an action strategy game internally developed at Blizzard, continues to progress well through regional testing. Diablo 4, the next major installment in the genre-defining series, will launch on PC and console on June 6. Public testing of mobile game in March saw very high engagement and positive feedback, and pre-sales were strong. The ambitious title will serve as the launch of a compelling live service with regular seasons and story-driven expansions planned to drive engagement for many years to come. King, in the quarter of marked the 20th anniversary, King continued to deliver excellent financial performance, reflecting on strong execution and deep expertise, optimizing live operations and user acquisitions. First quarter segment revenue growth 8% year over year, equivalent to low double-digit growth on a constant currency basis. King's first quarter segment operating income was still a little change over the year over year, increase in investment in marketing, which is expected to contribute to operating income growth in the future quarters. In-game net bookings increased 11% year over year, driven by Candy Crush franchise. King continues to launch and optimize new seasonal content, features, and events to engage its community and attract lapsed and new players. March 23rd, launch of the latest Candy Crush All-Stars tournament, where players compete in the Candy Crush Saga for a chance to appear in the live. What? Whoa! This is actually a thing? And player investment at the end of the first quarter and into April. Candy Crush payer numbers again grew year over year. Candy Crush was the top grossing game. What? App stores for 23rd quarter in a row. No shot, man. What the hell is this? How are people paying so much for Candy Crush? I don't get it. I don't get it. A weak macro environment for the digital advertising. King advertising revenue fell due to declines of business with partner networks. King continues to invest innovative ad product offerings to fuel further growth in its direct business with brand advertisers. Man. Would I take a King ad? I want to see this tournament thing. Candy Crush Saga tournament. Offline. King and no problem. Virtual event 1 year ago. Completion of Candy Crush All-Stars event semi-final round. Spoiler alert with prize. No shot. Make money playing Candy Crush. Yes, it is possible. Who is this? Oh my god, I gotta see this. Okay, I gotta see this video right here. Who's this? Needs to train. What is this?
Okay, so my mom is obsessed with Candy Crush, and she just found out she has a chance of winning a share of the $250,000 prize pool in the All-Stars tournament. And she's been coaching my dad on how to play, and you have to see it. Mom, what are you doing?
If we're gonna win this money, your father needs to train.
Mom,
What is this?
what are you doing, Karen?
That was the wrong move, Frank.
I don't know what I'm doing, Karen.
You can take out an entire row, either vertically or horizontally, depending on which way you swipe.
What do you mean by swipe? Dad? Dad, what are you doing?
Your mother's losing it.
Frank! Where are you?
Okay, so my
It was pretty funny, not gonna lie. I'm gonna win it. That's pretty funny, actually. That was a pretty funny video. But anyways, let's watch this video.
Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru. It is April 18th, 2023, and I am here in the last 2 minutes approximately of the All-Star semi-final round 1 out of 3. And I have a substantial lead, but that happened only in the past 20 minutes. Up until then, the other players were hot on my
Okay, let's just see what's going on here.
round of competition. Alright, so looks like things are going well. Now when I play like this, first of all, you may have noticed I'm using my boosters. I've got tons of boosters. I've never purchased any of them.
Wait,
And
you can
so
pay to
this
win?
seems like the best opportunity to use boosters because time is actually my most valuable resource here. I'm not making great moves. I'm not contemplating things. I'm playing instinctually. And I'm keeping track of what I need to do and how close I am to doing it and how many of these resources I still have. And worst comes to worst, I'll throw more boosters that way.
What the hell is this shit?
You know, some gold bars. I'm actually acquiring
I'm
gold
losing
bars
brain
as I
cells.
go through this.
I can't do this. Are you for real? Are you for real? What? Holy shit, this is actually a thing. I'm actually amazed. You know what? I'm gonna make a YouTube video. I gotta make notes. This is like absolute insane madness. Gap net revenues. They made more money. Gap earnings per share. They made more money. So, like, overall, they just made more money. And this is calculating year over year, comparing the first quarter between the other quarters. Before Diablo Immortal, after Diablo Immortal. So, there's nothing to talk about here. In our 33rd year, Activision Blizzard is performing exceptionally well. Every one of our key intellectual properties continue to grow year. With Call of Duty once again as the key driver of growth, mobile net bookings were double digits, including another record quarter for King. Pre-sales for Diablo 4 are strong, and none of this could be possible without our people who deliver excellence to our players every single day. Remain confident that our deal with Microsoft benefits the competition, consumers, and job creation in markets around the world, especially in the UK. The CMA report today does not reflect these realities, and we will work aggressively with Microsoft to reverse. So Bobby Kodak's like on the same boat as I am. You're very inconsistent, like what's happening right here. So let's just talk about this tomorrow. So where's the highlighter? I have a highlighter, don't I? Oh wait, I don't have a highlighter. Do I not have a highlighter? I thought I have a highlighter. Oh, I do. Oops. This one. Oh, oops. Okay. Okay, let's start from the beginning. April 26th. So it's a recent report. This is in the form of on April 26th. Issued a press release announcing results for the company for the fiscal year ended 30. A copy of the Wait, what? First quarter gap operating income. Oh, operating income. Grew approximately 70% year over year. Segment operating income. Segment operating income grew approximately 30%. First quarter, 2023. Mm-hmm. 'm not sure where this $642 million coming from. Is that later? Is that something I find out later? Monthly active users. Steadily up and down, up and down, up and down. $1.4 to $1.8. $628, right? Is it right here? Is it talking about the EBITDA? 642. Operating cash flow. Where's the operating cash flow segment? Hold on. Net revenues by platform. Net revenues by geographic region. Geographic region. Europe, 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 Europe. Okay. Again, back to the story of why do we care about the UK? 699 million. Meanwhile, America alone is 1.3 billion. So again, North America is, oh, Americas in general. I'm guessing including Central and South. I don't know, because this is America's. The whole West is America, right? So, I want to see operating income though. Distribution channels. Digital online channels. Operating segments information. So where is this 600? Where is this located? As operating income. Operating segments information. Operating income right here. But operating income has a very different number than 600. Oh, these are segments. Reconciliation. Non-GAAP measurement. Reconciliation income non-GAAP. Operating cash flow. Cash flow. The king metric of a working business. Or a failing business, depending how it's operating. TTM represents a trailing 12 months operating cash flow. Oops. Remove. For 3 ended September 30th 2021, and 3 months ended in December 31st were 388 million, 520 million, 661 million respectively. Wait, was it 661 I was looking for earlier? Where's this number coming from? 661, 380, 521. None of it makes sense to me. Is it a buff? Liabilities, shelter, equity. Assets. $695 product sales. What I'm looking for again? 660. Is it 661 I'm looking for? 642. Where is this 642 million coming from? Operating cash flow. I figured it's comparing this before. Compared to 577. So it's comparing this number and this number. Ah, okay. Operating cash flow. And how it concluded in the end that it is at 10% down. Because their cash flow was going down from 1,000 or 1 billion in this case back in Q4, which makes sense. Because Q4, Q1 tends to be, from the looks of it, where all the massive sales come into fruition. I think they most likely were deferred. Like, why would there? Actually, you know what? Q3, Q4 does make sense to have the most sales because the summer sale and the winter sale. There's no spring sale. Well, there is a spring sale, but it's not that crazy. So, anyways, I'm getting deterred here. So they made less money basically compared to the prior year. How am I doing on time? Let's get this guy. Put this guy on the side. I'm getting already sleepy, man. I need to get a coffee. Let's get a coffee. I'm getting pretty tired. Okay. Just enjoy my coffee. I have a Death Eater cup that changes the colors when it gets warmed up. It's really neat. It lights up. Lights up. It's really cool. Okay, so so that means they kept less money. And basically, that's basically what this line means. They kept less money. Can I write notes? Notes. Mobile gaming growth year over year is highly profitable. Wait, what? Mobile gaming is highly profitable year over year. Save. CMA. Competition and Markets Authority. Oh wait, it's non-ministerial government. Non-ministerial. What does that mean? In its own right, but does not have its own minister. However, it is accountable to Parliament through its sponsoring ministers. Are a type of department of the United Kingdom government that deal with matters for which direct political oversight has been judged unnecessary or inappropriate. They are headed by senior civil servants. Some fulfill a regulatory or inspection function, and their status therefore intended to protect them from political interference. Some are headed by a permanent office holder, such as a permanent secretary or a second permanent secretary. Ah, so they can be bought out. Alright. They can be bought out. Because, you know, I mean, they work for the government, but they're not the same, you know. No political drama or anything like that. Just give them a little bit of rub here and there, you know. I see what you're doing, Sony. I see what you're doing. Holy shoot. The Competition and Markets Authority. I should probably use a. I kind of don't trust myself to put it there. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to stomach this right here. Accordance to Gap, 2.38 billion compared to 1.77 billion in the first quarter of 2022. Gap net revenues from digital channels were 2.16 billion. Holy shit. This just means they are not keeping money. $368 million daily users. Okay. That's respectable. You're saying 300 million monthly users from the United States? That's not bad. Pretty respectable. I'm just trying to compare it to a Chinese game. Very different market. Very different amount of users. So if I were to do 300 divided by 1400. So we're looking at a 21% of China's population would be playing this game if it was just exclusively just China's population. But because it's 368 million, and globally we're speaking about, then we're looking at, you know, a much smaller number, but it's 21% of China's population. That's pretty respectable. It announced on January 18th, Microsoft plans to acquire Activision Blizzard. Now we understand. Why isn't it adding? Actually, market cap float shares calculator. ATVI. We're looking at $95. Calculate. So they're willing to pay $74 billion. Is that what's happening? So let's write that down. Microsoft plan to purchase the whole of ATVI, equate to about $75 billion. Yeah, 75, basically. Oh my god, my notes. MSFT plans to buy ATVI remaining shares in total $75 billion. as of 04/28/23. That's my calculation as of today. This is bullshit right here. Hey, actually, can I see the filings? CMA filings for MSFT purchase ATVI. Merger inquiry. Can I actually look it up? Phase 2. Phase 1. Final report. Summary of final report. What we have found, the Competition and Markets Authority has found that the anticipated acquisition, the merger of Acquisition Blizzard Incorporated, Activision, by Microsoft Corporation, together the parties may not be expected to result in substantial lessening competition. Wait, what? However, am I reading this correctly? May not be expected to result in substantial lessening of competition in console gaming services in the UK. However, the CMA has found the merger to be expected to result in SLC in cloud gaming services in the UK. This is inconsistent. What is your story? Can I not highlight this? My God. God. Okay, that works. So, here we back here again. Why am I doing this? There we go. That was much better. Now let's open this up in save. Downloads. Oops. Oops. I don't want fill in signs. I want highlights. Where's highlighter? Enable editing. Screw it. This is so stupid. They just rebuttal themselves. What are you talking about? What is this? They're not even looking at other companies like EA and Steam and like, are they? Where is this data coming from? Where is this information of with estimated 60-70% global cloud gaming? I need to see where this shit is. Where are you saying? Where are you getting this information from? Yeah, where's Amazon? Where's Apple? Where's EA? Where's Google? God damn. I'm so done. I'm so done with these idiots. Where is this information coming from? I want to see this. This is driving me mad. They're not even trying to withhold, man. What? Debunked right here. Already. Debunked. Debunked. God damn it. I swear to God, Sony's the bad actor here. I'm disappointed. I need to see where they gain this data from. Yep. Right here. Right here. Good job, Brad. Good job. This is exactly what I'm talking about this entire segment for today. Holy crap. This guy is a good guy. I like him. Good guy. Good guy. I like him. Good business. Oops. This is so stupid. Oh my god, I'm actually losing brain cells reading this shit. Yep. It's closed for business. So screw them. They don't need it. They're gonna be having a riot on the streets. All those sweaty WoW gamers are just gonna be mad. They're gonna be livid. What the hell is this? This is WoW Brain! Yo! Gamer! District Judge Jacqueline Corley. Why and how? Damn, this person... Video gamers. So stupid. Why? Why are we doing this? Microsoft doesn't even think Activision is a competition. I want everyone to understand this. Microsoft does not see Activision as competition. Why? The gaming segment does not matter for the Microsoft company. It is literally a fun side project for them. Okay? Do we understand that? Do we understand that now? Microsoft gaming section is just for fun. There's no focus on it. Did I? Where is it? Microsoft. $16 billion. Is this even competition? Are you? Why is it taking forever to load? $3 billion right there. I don't think there's a way to look into. I wish I can highlight that. I can. Oops. These are all expenses. Holy shoot. That's a lot of money being shelled out here. Right here. Key changes in operating expenses. Research and development expenses increased by 1 billion or 18%, driven by investments in cloud engineering and LinkedIn. Increase 579 million in commercial sales, nuance, and LinkedIn sales and marketing included a favorable foreign currency exchange impact of 4%. Operating loss, revenue decrease. Oh my god, I'm falling asleep. Oh, I actually fell asleep there for a second. Holy crap.
Super hexagon. Begin. Line. Triangle. Square. Pentagon. Game over.
God damn it.
Begin. Line. Triangle. Square. Pentagon. Hexagon. Game over.
Hexagon. It's been a while since I got there. Anyways, I gotta stay awake. Okay. Stop being in my way. I don't care. Share buyback. The reason why I'm highlighting this too is that is this asinine idea of video game development competition stuff. Oh wait, I can't do it on here, can I? Here. Are they forgetting, like, Japan? Like, what is this absolute bullshit right here? Like, are they forgetting Japan? Hello? Okay, this view is kind of annoying. I want my page breaks. Enable scrolling. Wait. We found that the Microsoft Cloud Remedy had several shortcomings connected with the growing, fast-moving nature of cloud gaming services. In particular, the scope of the remedy was limited to cloud gaming providers with specific business models. As a result, Microsoft would not have to supply Activision's full range of games to providers that absent the merger may have entered into different commercial relationship with Activision, e.g. through exclusive content, joint marketing arrangements, or multi-game subscription services like Game Pass, or to cloud gaming providers that may decide to operate using a non-Windows PC operating system, e.g. Linux. Oh my god, this is so stupid. It also did not provide for competition through differentiation in content. The complexity of the remedy in the context of a dynamic market that is evolving also meant that it had a high risk of circumvention, and that it would have been difficult to monitor effectively. In light of these shortcomings, we could not be sufficiently confident. Oh my god. This is so boomer. This is so stupid. Dumbest take I ever read. Very dumb take on surveilling a live service. Close that. How the hell are you supposed to monitor anything? Like, how? Rather than complain about that, give us a solution to monitor it. Like, why are we even monitoring in the first place? You can't even monitor Sony's. This is stupid right here. What am I reading here? We found that most of these do not qualify relevant customer benefits. We found that the merger itself would not increase. Rather, it would decrease the incentive that Activision would have had absent the merger to enter into these agreements. We also found that the impact of these agreements was highly uncertain, and we could not be confident that they would lead to material benefit for customers. As for Microsoft's plan to enter mobile gaming market, we found that these plans are far from certain, especially in current circumstances where the largest mobile OS, Google Android and Apple's iOS, either currently prohibited rival mobile gaming app stores or impose strict limits on their ability to monetize content. I don't think they understand what the hell this market works. How this market works. Like, this is all red flag to me. This is all stupid. So are you guys not gonna complain about Netflix? Huh? Why are we talking about consoles? Why are we not talking about mobile fucking phones, okay? Why are we talking about consoles? This is not even a pricing problem. This is just quality out of the product. Google tried to do Stadia and it failed. This is so stupid. Why? Why are we talking about consoles? This is just a console talk competition shit. Why? This is so asinine. This is such an asinine take. Oh my god. Wow. They literally just rebuttal themselves. They were literally just talking about consoles before, and now we're talking about PCs. This is a lie. Right here. This is dumb. Give us your source. Give us your source. What about Sony, don't even freaking argue me about this bullshit of exclusivity of COD on Xbox. Look at Nintendo, you moron. Okay, they're going in circles. They were just talking about consoles and now we're talking about something else. Like, what's going on here? This is stupid. So their source is some random third party we don't know. Where is the source? Ah, see right here, right here. Sony, the bitch, the crybaby bitch right here. The UK was paid. The UK is compromised. God damn it. I'm done. This is so stupid. I'm gonna record a video on tomorrow. Screw it.